Episode 16 of Star Fox Zero. I almost said Star Fox with a Rim.
Like having back flashbacks already.
Yeah, really though. We are very close to the end. We only have Fortuna left, and then we'll finally be moving on with the game. And Fortuna is the last level that we have to do before we advance.
We have everything though. What's going on?
No, we don't. This is from a different recording.
Bioweapons are wreaking havoc.
So the recording that I'm about to show you, that's included in this video, it's me getting all the medals, but then I realized that I didn't record the intro, so I went back and got that, etc., etc. It was unprofessional on my part. I apologize.
You gotta show that black Arwing swooping in.
Yeah.
Being like, dude, I'm so boss, you can tell who the leader is here.
Let's take out
You'd think that would be a bad move on Fox's part.
You know, it's kind of funny. I was considering about the idea of, in today's day and age with the military, you hear all about drones and fighters and all that. You never put any person in the combat line, at least in flying long-range bombardment and ships. And you'd wonder why games they still say oh yeah, fighter in the cockpit rather than risking their lives if they get shot down. Instead of just being oh yeah, we have another drone sitting out here, fly another one out there,
Well, I think it's because the drones cost 4 times as much as a pilot.
Well, but a pilot is a pilot, If you got an ace pilot, you want to risk their life. If they get shot down, that's pretty much an asset dead that you can't really replace, Anyway,
on the one hand, yeah, but on the other hand,
it's cooler to fly.
yeah.
We're still into that whole star ace fighter pilot, because it's a cool thing. It's a cool idea. Who doesn't want to be their pilot?
Nonetheless, the fact that I am playing as a small woodland creature.
A small woodland creature who's able to fly an intergalactic spaceship capable of destroying plant life.
Man, a lot of ideas that Nintendo has seem pretty fucked up on paper.
When you just stop to think about it?
Yeah, Star Fox is one of them. I have an old Prima guide, I think, for Star Fox 64. And in the back, it had a small interview with Miyamoto about the game, and it had some concept drawings and concept names, etc., etc. And Star Fox went through a bunch of different iterations before they finally fixed on one for the Super Nintendo version. One of them, I think, was they wanted one of the ideas for Star Fox before he became Star Fox was calling him Star Sparrow.
So he was Falco would be the main character then?
Something like that. Falco is a pheasant, actually. So, not technically, but yes. Also, apparently Starwolf was considered to be the main protagonist at one point. But I think they went for Fox because it sounded more friendly.
Kitsune and all that shit.
No. Kitsunes are something entirely different.
I thought, whatever. I'm not a Spanish. I'm not a Japanese speaker. I always figured Kitsune just meant fox.
A kitsune is a mystical fox. It's a shapeshifter, too.
Oh, that whole Vulpix thing?
Vulpix? No. Vulpix is I think Ninetales might be a kitsune, but if we're comparing it to Pokemon Zoroark would be closer.
Okay. In any case, so you're saying that they went through a lot of revisions. What made them settle on this?
On Star Fox? Well, what do you mean?
Settle on what we see now.
I don't know. I'd have to read the guide again. I mean, it's been many, many years since I've even looked at it or even thought of it.
Keep your eyes peeled, guys.
There comes Zadora. I always figured that Miyamoto, when you were talking about how he came up with his ideas, you always said he brings them from life, right? When Pikmin came out when he was gardening, and he was gardening.
Yeah, and Super Mario, the idea of going through a pipe and coming out someplace else, that came from... if I remember correctly, the story goes, he was walking through his neighborhood and then he found a manhole in a wall of a building. And he always wanted to know where that manhole went, but he never got up the courage to try to open it or anything. But that sort of curiosity just stuck with him throughout his whole life, and then it applied to Super Mario.
It's funny. It sounds like the idea of exploration is also another a big thing for Miyamoto, because I thought Legend of Zelda came up with the same idea, like exploring caves in his neighborhood or nature around his where he lived, and he's like, I would wonder what's in there, you know, like discovery.
Right.
Are you okay?
Just, well, I mean, the idea of going through a pipe is what I was talking about, but you are correct. He did like to go through caves when he was younger, and that sort of exploration idea, that was applied to The Legend of Zelda.
And now we have animals in space. I wonder what drove him to think about that.
Yeah, I was just going to say, I have no idea what just drove him to Star Fox.
I guess every young person, every young boy and girl one day wants to go to space, and maybe he was just really thinking like, but you know, humans wouldn't be so cool up in space because you already have like Star Wars and Star Trek and space animals now. That's something original.
It might. I don't want to assume anything. So
Go on, share your thoughts.
well, I was just going to say it might have been because it would have been more easily relatable if Star Fox was an animal rather than a person. Because that way you wouldn't feel like threatened by him, or he would be aspirational rather than whatever other word I was thinking of that I can't put to.
Like maybe instead of limiting him to a certain gender or color, he would just be like, he's a fox, he's kind of a blank slate.
Yeah, something like that.
Man, the door got schooled.
Well, that's the power of the Black Arwing.
Hooray! Did you get the kill count? You only
Yes,
have 4.
I did.
Nice.
Well, of course I did. If I didn't, then I wouldn't have kept this recording.
You're like, God damn it, reset.
This happened more than once.
Is that a little Z on the R-wing? On the wings?
It's the kanji symbol for the Star Fox Zero logo.
Oh, neat.
It's on the R-wing and it's on the Landmaster.
Good work. Fortuna. So are we all done with Fortuna?
Almost. There's one thing left on Fortuna that we need.
I'm guessing it's a teleporter?
It's the last rewind of the LP.
Beautiful. I could kiss you for that.
Blasting fools away.
You know, now that I think about it, Kat doesn't stick around very long.
Yeah.
She's here for half of this level, and for the very end of Zonus. And she like makes a cameo in Sector Beta, but she doesn't actually do anything.
Fine. Out of my way!
It's kind of weird. At least she was useful in Star Fox 64.
She blew up she blew up searchlights, right?
Right.
Oh, hey, Wolf, what's up?
Come on!
Oh, he wants another one-on-one, or two-on-one even, because I remember what happened last time.
No, it's one-on-one.
Okay. Wait, so what spawned Wolf?
The same thing that spawned Pigma in Sector Alpha. You just beat the game.
Okay. Is there a way to say, I don't want to fight Wolf, I want to just play the whole level?
Yes, if you just want to play the level, all you have to do is not lock onto him.
Okay.
Same with Pigma.
Lone Wolf, here we go.
It's not a 2v1 because we fought Leon on Fortuna. And with Wolf, that would be all of the Star Wolf members.
Coming for you, Star Fox.
This is it.
Time limit of 5 minutes, but we only have 1:40 if we want that medal.
What happens if you pass up on all the 5 minutes and you don't kill him?
Too slow.
I have no idea. I think you just fail.
Oh shit, he's a wolf now.
Yeah, he can transform. This was revealed in Venom, but like I said, in order to spawn this at all, you have to beat the game. So, you know, whatever.
Too easy.
But yeah, he can transform into his own walker, and his is way cooler.
Oh yeah, he's fast too.
Yeah, he's crazy fast.
Jesus, you're getting slaughtered out here.
A little bit. Don't worry about it.
That almost is that the best you can do.
Metal Gear Wolf, here we go.
Lightning tornado.
So his gimmick, his special move, is that he tries to body tackle you. And if he hits you with this, and the Black Arwing, it's a one-hit kill.
Jeez. He's not kidding around.
And his aim is really good with that.
Well, it's slightly homes in, it seems.
Well, the fact that he's spinning so much and the fact that he's moving so fast, you'd think his aim wouldn't be as good as it is.
I haven't had this much fun since I fought your father.
Oh, a little bit of backstory here. Fought his dad.
See, the thing is, though, James made it all the way to Andros, so James schooled Wolf too.
Wolf is clearly not wanting to be like, don't remind me of this. I didn't get the son, but I'm gonna get the. I didn't get the father, but I'll get the son. I swear.
Actually, that brings up an interesting question. How old is Wolf compared to Fox?
He probably was like a hot shot. He probably they're probably the same age, or maybe he's older, like by 10 or 15 years. Because if he fought, I can justify, or I can see him fighting Fox's father when he was himself a young man, you know, or a young wolf, I guess. Oh, jeez. Goodbye.
Yeah, now he's just dead.
Well, Wolf, how did that feel?
Well,
Beaten by the son and the father. Damn.
probably like nothing, seeing as how he exploded.
Seeing how he's dead, he's like, it just felt like just 1 second of regret. Dead.
No tears, only dreams.
Well done.
But that's that. We're finally moving on to the next level, which would be Corneria.
I thought it was Omega. Oh no, but you finished all of Omega, didn't you?
Yeah, so we're just going to move on to Corneria next. And this is what the full map looks like.
It's a very busy map.
Take it in.
I'm loving it.
So I'll see you next time.